Hi, I'm Nuatali Nelmes and I'm 36 and I love Newcastle.
What would you say is your greatest achievement in life so far?
My children, I have 3 fantastic children. One of them is here with me at the moment, Archie, Stella Rose and Ruby Lou.
What's the best thing about living in Newcastle?
The lifestyle. You can be 5 minutes from the beach, from work, from transport, from shopping, from your friends. I am not a born Novocastrian, but I am a bred Novocastrian. But that can kind of, my mother was born here, but I happen to be born in Sydney. But I've grown up here. I went to Newcastle East Primary School, I went to Newcastle High School, and then I went to Newcastle University. So I'm very much a local. I have to say to people that had a poor opinion of Newcastle, it might be that they've never been here or that they were probably very uninformed. But I think a lot of Novocastrians might perpetuate that, because if everyone knew what we had, then we'd be inundated with a lot of people. Oh, my favourite memory, because I've lived here for so long, it does revolve a lot around the ocean and the seas, and being a nipper on Newcastle Beach and spending my afternoons after school down at Newcastle Baths, and the old diving board, which I actually wish was still there, and hours of entertainment jumping off that with a lot of my friends. In this upcoming local government election for Lord Mayor, I am standing up for local services like libraries, parks and pools, and making sure that they remain for public access and in public hands for all of the community to enjoy. Oh, my favourite restaurant in Newcastle at the moment is Bocado's. It's a Spanish restaurant that has just moved into the bigger premises next door, which is good because now you can sometimes get a table. My favourite cafe or coffee place, because I do love coffee, is probably Good Brother in the city, and I also like Rollador. My favourite holiday spot is Crescent Head. My husband and I, before we were married, we started going there with friends camping, and now we have sort of an annual camping trip with all our children. So I think this current year it might be something like 25 adults and maybe 50 children, because everyone's breeding so much. I get a lot of advice being a public figure at the moment and running for Lord Mayor. I get a lot of unsolicited advice, but probably the best advice I've been given is bed, bath, sleep. That's a routine when you're having children.
What is something most people don't know about you?
You know, some of my closest friends don't even know that I collect 50-cent pieces. On my bucket list, I have sort of some long-term goals, maybe not being able to achieve this year, but I would like to at least trek to base camp in Nepal, Kathmandu. My favourite thing about summer is the beach. I love the beach.
Do we have the best beaches in the world? We
have the best beaches in the world, and I have my bronze medallion, and I can rescue you if you need to be rescued and revive you if you need reviving. For Hunter Street, Labor Council has actually developed a Shops of Shame policy. It does revolve around a lot of high streets around the world have been declining since the late 70s in the advent of the shopping mall. So looking at Hunter Street will actually take quite a number of years due to the size of it to rehabilitate, but part of changing people's thinking about Hunter Street is it's not really going to be a retail offering, a viable retail offering in the future. So it needs to be residential, and it needs to be, you know, a different offering all the very long length of Hunter Street. One of the key areas, and it's an environmental issue as well, is Cottage Creek. Rehabilitating Cottage Creek, where it meets with the harbour, which is just near here, would be one of you know, the best first projects to do in the Hunter Street area. Some really good wins or areas of progress that I've been involved in is I stopped Blackbutt being essentially closed down and the animals being removed, which is such sort of like the living green heart of Newcastle and has such a fond place in my memories from childhood and everybody else I know, that you know, not only did I got that over the line, but over the last 4 years I've developed a comprehensive master plan for a wholesale upgrade, and I've also secured in-house funding of $9 million over the next 10 years to put that upgrade of Blackbutt into place. So I think that, you know, it's a good long-term vision for the city, and it's something that I'm really proud of. It's often parried, but okay, well that's not going to work because I can't say parody.
Yeah,
but you could use it as a blooper.